Well, host, there's the new pre-orders thing available for Warhammer the Old World. And look at that. It's a lot of old miniatures in with a couple of new ones. I think quite literally like one new... Well, is there just one new one in there? I don't think the knights are new. They might be, actually. I don't know. But yeah, lots of old miniatures and stuff like that. And same thing here, where a lot of these are rather old. In fact, I think the only ones that aren't old are the leader Tomb King here and the guy on the big thingy. I don't know what's going on with that. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and take a look at these things because I was curious. I mostly wanted to see the prices. So let's go ahead and see what the prices are for basically a bunch of old miniatures on... Oh, gosh dang it. I hate it when it does that. For a bunch of old miniatures here. Holy crowly. That's $255 for that. Would you pay $255 for that? That's probably not even 2,000 points. I think they said it was going to be around like 1,400 points. So like, would you pay that much? I sure as heck wouldn't. I mean, like, even if this is a discount for normal Warhammer prices, like, that's terrible for like just a bunch of old miniatures. Like, really old miniatures in some cases. Like those men-at-arms are from like 2000? When were the men-at-arms from? I'm not actually sure. I'll just do this real quick. Warhammer men-at-arms sculpt date. Let's just see. I don't actually see an immediate answer there. But yeah, so those guys have been around for a while, I know, because they were around from the time I first got into Warhammer Fantasy, and that was ages ago. More than a decade. Way more than that, actually. Anyway. So, like... Yeah, $255 for that. And that's probably while supplies last. Let's see. Is the Tomb King's one going to be the same price? No, it's $290. It's 45... Yeah, 45 bucks. Math wrong. I'm sorry. 35 bucks more, right? Because this was 255, yeah. So 35 bucks more. You don't really get that much more stuff. It's a bunch of really old, and I'm just going to be perfectly honest with you, ugly as sin. Look at those skeletons. Those skeletons are ugly as sin in comparison to sculpts you can get like nowadays. And these horses look so bad, man. Look at this. This is terrible. They didn't even update the sculpts, and they want to charge you an arm and a leg for this shit. It's ridiculous. Like, in this thing, I mean, if you like this thing, cool, but at least it's a new sculpt. I do like little cat thing on there. That's kind of weird, but I think it's kind of funny. But yeah, I mean, like, yeah, this is better, but yeah, like the vast majority of this box is going to be stuff like this. It's going to be these old skeletons that aren't even, like, look, this guy looks like he's not even, like, sculpted the same on both sides. It looks like his face is, like, all, like, screwed up and, like, one side is, like, lean. It's weird, man. And these are, oh, look at that. Does it say 1993? These are from 1993. Oh, wait a minute. So can I look at... So wait a minute. Did they even get new things, or did they just have these, like, laying around? 2003, okay. Well, where's the men-at-arms stuff? It's like this. Oh, those knights are so old. Those are... Might be 2003. But even then, man, it's like... Yeah, 2003 for the men-at-arms sculpts. So you could... I don't know how well you can see that in the video, but it says right there, 2003. I had to, like, lean in kind of to see it. But yeah, so from 2003, they want you to buy all these old-ass miniatures from 2003. In the Britannia box, it looks like there's literally one new miniature. Yeah, there's one new miniature. These Pegasus are probably either going to be fine cast resin, basically, or metal. Neither of which is a good option. Yeah, so, like, and then you get two new miniatures, and all of these are, like, from 1993! Oh my goodness! Well, maybe the Tomb guys themselves might not be 1993. Let's see if I can... Okay, yeah, that's the Tomb Kings. I cannot read that. Yeah, so these old ass sculpts, man. I mean, and then you get like the new stuff, and you could just see the quality difference. Like, just like look at how much more stuff is on here compared to this. So there's like almost no options to customize these guys either, it looks like. So then this is what you're gonna get with that. $255 or $290. Jesus, $290? Are you kidding me? I know I shouldn't have said that, Lord. I'm sorry. But still, either way, it's like, are you kidding me? There's no way that's worth it. Not even remotely. Okay, I kind of want to see how much are they costing. Let's see here. Ushabti. We'll see with ritual things here. Sorry, something went wrong. Ushabti. Let's see if I can. What the fuck? $85. Are those like fine cast, or are those going to be metal? Monster Symphony. The multi-part metal kits. So these are the old ass metal kits, dude. And they want you. Ushabti, you're so cool. But would you spend $85 fucking dollars for 3 Ushabti? I sure as fuck wouldn't. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous pricing. And I know Games Workshop pricing is bad to begin with, but just like looking at this, I'm just like, what on earth? Hey, let's see. Pegasus Knights. 60 for are these new? Well, I think these. I guess the Pegasus Knights and the old one might be new as well. Actually, maybe they look different, so maybe these are actually new. But still, it's like, holy shit. Well, 60 for 3 is, I guess, kind of normal for Games Workshop. I still think that's dog shit. I still think that is trash pricing, and that you should not pay that. Pretty much, period. Unless you were going specifically to a Games Workshop store, in every case, just 3D print. You can get so much cheaper stuff if you just 3D print instead of, like, getting, like, all this other, like, bullshit involved. Like, I don't have any idea why you would ever pay these kinds of prices for, like, all this shit miniatures. Like, 93. Well, let's see here. Okay, so wait a minute. Okay, so here. So for $20 cheaper, you can get guys with much more dynamic poses, and yeah, they're a little bit weird because they're doing the rock thing. But let's just see here. Tomb King. Let's just see. Yeah, you can get like stuff that's way cheaper, and honestly, well, Armies of the Sand. Wait. So yeah, these are like Ushabti, and you can get what? Bow and arrow. Let's say bow and arrow, and you're just getting one for 17. Even then, that's still cheaper. Like. And you can get these bundles that make it dude, do not. Or you could get, like, if you want some chariots, you could do something like this, which just looks so much better. Man, I just keep looking at these and I just keep thinking, like, there's just no way. Like why would you ever pay games like? Actually, that's a good question. How much are the Tomb King skeletons? Tomb King. That's another thing. All this shit's gonna get scalped to hell and back. Wait a minute. Like, well, it's all like temporarily out of stock online except for these Tomb Guard. Or you got 20 Tomb Guard for $80. That's still not even remotely worth it. Although these sculpts are a bit newer, and you can see they have more detail and they have like little fun things on them, so they're not all just, you know, cheap ass, not even good looking skeletons. I think these were later because I remember these being released and they're a bit better kits. But even then, like, dude, just don't pay Games Workshop prices. And if you get it at a discount, that makes it at least a little bit better. But honestly, these prices are just. Wait, why is this guy only $15? This is like one of the only characters I think I've seen in ages where it's like, oh, well, I guess there's a couple that are cheaper, so that's good at least. But yeah, I would not. What's really annoying though is it looks like you can't get regular. You can't even get like regular skeletons right now. So if you just wanted some skeletons to put together, you can't get these. You have to buy them in this box. See, they spent $290, and it's like, Well, you don't want two of these boxes, so if you needed more stuff, you don't even want two of these boxes because you don't want this big guy in the middle, probably. You don't want two of those. You can maybe do two of the Lich Priests, I don't know. Or two of the Tomb Kings. I don't know if you really want two of these, because can this even go with any unit, or is it going to be by itself? And if it's going to be by itself, unless it has some major resistances, if it's like an actual threat, wouldn't you just kill that? I mean, Tomb Kings had that whole thing in previous editions where basically what would happen is they were decently strong. However, if you killed their leader or like the Lich Priest or whatever, it just crumbled. I mean, that's kind of a thing with undead in general, but like, wow, that is just dog shit pricing. That is so bad. For the love of God, do not order any of this stuff. Just do not order any of it. If you really want to play the old world, get the rulebook and then get some 3D prints or something. Like these, like there's all kinds of options for getting stuff that is way cheaper than, you know, let's see here. Tonia. Yeah, you can get a lot of things that are a lot cheaper. Although this one is maybe not. Well, I don't know, because actually that begs the question. Let's just do Bretonia. Let's see. Do they have knights that you can purchase? You can purchase 3 for 60? Are you? Holy fuck! Look, wait. Do they want? They want you to pay $60 for 3 old ass yeomen too. Wow, that is. I was like, oh man, I don't know. That seems kind of steep. But like, that means that this 7 thing here is literally less than half the price of if you just bought it all at once, or like off of GW. Wait a minute, how many knights do you get here for this $21? 5 models, so you could do 10 models of these questing knights. What the fuck? You could do, yeah, you could do a whole command group for less than the cost of 3 knights. And most of those knights don't even look like they're special knights. I think they're just regular knights. Yeah, these are Grail Knights. What else do you got here? Grail Knights Command. Oh, so wow. Wait a minute. Does that mean that? So is your basic infantry and your basic troops for both armies you cannot currently purchase unless you buy this? This is so shit. This is like bottom of the barrel. Like holy fuck. And then look at these old ass miniatures, my dude. Oh, like back when Games Workshop didn't even know how to like kind of sculpt faces. Do not pay for this. Just don't. This is terrible. Like I really and truly don't think anybody. These must be newer though, I guess. Classic Kingdom of. Oh no, this is classic. So no, these are old. The old ones. I don't remember the Pegasus is actually looking that okay. Not amazing, but like holy fuck, my dudes. That is just Scare Scorpions. I just want to see. I haven't seen any. Not found. Pre-order now. Not found. Okay. Well, actually, let me guess. These are also metal kit. Are any of these like? I thought I saw something about like one of them being like Forge World at some point. But I mean, okay, they're all these old ass metal kits. These don't look the worst. They're just not. There's no way in. Wait, you can only get the command? Can you not get like the regular yeoman? For the yeoman, you can only get the command. You can't even get like regular. Wow, that is so bad. Don't purchase this, guys. Come on, like for real. If you really want to play the old world, buy the books if you have to, and get cheaper miniatures, really and truly. Like especially for something like Bretonia. Like for the Bretonian stuff, it's just generic feudal knights. You can get those for so much cheaper. There are so many ways you can get cheaper knights and things like that. Go to Perry Miniatures and you can get a ton. Or there's like Fireforge, which does a bunch of really nice crusading miniatures. You can get better miniatures for cheaper. Do not do this. This is just bad. This is terrible. This is like This feels like highway robbery. I don't even know like how you would ever justify like doing this. I don't think you can. And then on top of that, I'm just sitting here thinking, so like, if you wanted to get into this with a friend, you know, Leviathan was like 250 something bucks, but at least there were 2 armies in there that then you could both play with your friends. Like you could show it out. Now, if you want to get your friend into it, let's say you have to buy both of these sets. It's gonna be what? Holy shit! That is so much. So it's $545, not including taxes. Like that just feels, yeah. That is armyless forces of evil, ravening horse. Why are the Tomb Kings in the forces of evil? Tomb Kings are not necessarily evil. They're not necessarily great either, but I also don't know if I would call Britannia good exactly. But so okay, so they're not gonna have a bunch of races that we like. They're not gonna have. They're not releasing good miniatures. They're just releasing the old shitty ones that they have lying around that are easily outclassed a billion times over by so many different groups and things like that. I don't even know why you would bother. Okay, yeah, and I just decided to just like do a little looking. I mean, like just for like some basic ass skeletons, you can just get, you know, these guys, and this is 90 skeletons, some with bows, so 90 plastic multiple skeleton warriors, one metal necromancer. That doesn't look that crazy for Tomb King stuff. I can just paint his skin gray, and you can just do that, and that's $70. You buy 2 of those and some skeleton horses, and you have like a whole thing. I don't even know why you would buy like seriously, like that is so much cheaper. Or just buy one of these, because like 90 you can divide that into like, because let's say there's, I don't know, it doesn't say if you can only build them a certain way, or the party weapons, bows, spears, shields, swords. Okay, so you can build them a bunch of different ways. So if you want a bunch of bowmen, you can just build a bunch of bowmen, then have a few days of shield and swords, and like, yeah, they don't look as Egyptian, but like the regular Tomb Kings here, where like they're don't really even look that like they got. I think it's mostly the shields that like these guys look a little bit more Tomb King-ish, I guess is the way I would say. And then, yeah, like, I guess their hats a little bit. But I'll be honest, you could probably do that hat very quickly if you... Oh, man, those miniatures look so bad. Look at how chunky their hands are. Yeah, those are... Yeah. Just don't do this, guys. Anyway, I hope that you guys can get some cool... I was kind of looking forward to old world stuff, but if this is just what they're going to do, then it's like, I'd rather not. Either we get, but there's like a lot of different fantasy stuff out there that you can go do instead of the old world in particular, and don't spend Games Workshop prices on like anything. At the very least, buy stuff off Amazon, because you get like a pretty decent discount there, and it's cheaper to ship and stuff like that, and you have to deal less with the actual Games Workshop stuff, which is just the only times I've ever dealt with it is it's always been a pain in the butt. So I think that this would be a lot better. Anyway, I hope that you all are having a wonderful day, and I hope that you all know that I love you and God loves you, and bye-bye, I love you, bye. Have a good one. And yeah, don't buy these skeletons, please.